Hey everybody, it's NickyV917, and I think it's time for me to do another one of these videos where I tell you what games I have and which ones I plan to LP. So, yeah, over here I have every single game that I own. At least I think that's all of them. I'm not 100% sure. I might have left out one or two. But, yeah, I'm just going to go through all of these and give you a yes or a no, and maybe a few reasons behind each one, and if one game reminds me of another, then I'll throw that in there too. So let's see here. First up, Destroy All Humans. One of my favorite games, just for how outlandishly cathartic it is. I mean, you can pretty much destroy everything. The weapons in it are just fantastic. Once I get a PS2, which might not be long from now, I will probably LP Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. So that's kind of a cool thing. Star Fox Assault. Yes, this is another one that I kind of like. I know that it wasn't that well received, and it's kind of for good reason. The walking controls are a little bit wonky, but if you can figure it out, it's actually a really fun game. SSX Tricky. Probably not. This is kind of a hard game to LP, so I don't see this in the near future. Pikmin. Definitely, but not for a long time. Super Monkey Ball 2! I'd say, yeah, this would be a pretty good game for me to LP, just on how difficult the thing can be. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness! Now, this is another heck freaking yes. I did the original one, so I don't see why I shouldn't do it. And speaking of the original one, here's Pokemon Coliseum. I already did that game, so don't need to do that again. Can't really LP that game. I might do this game, Stuntman Ignition. It's basically a game where you drive around and do all these stunts for these Hollywood movies that you're doing, so I can see how that would be pretty cool. Sly 2, Band of Thieves. This one along with... Oop, that was my phone. This one along with Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, and somewhere around here I have Sly 1. I'll probably be doing all of those. Ratchet and Clank, definitely doing that too. Can't really LP this game either. Alright, let's see what we got on this pile. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Of course, I'm already doing that one right now. Kirby Air Ride. It seems like it would be a little bit hard to do this LP, but I might go through some stuff, and we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Mario Kart Double Dash. Definitely doing this one, along with Mario Kart 64. I know that's around here somewhere, and when I find it, I'll say I want to do that one too. Accidentally knocked the computer around a little bit. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure. Plan on doing this one too. NFL Street. Probably not. Another game that's kind of hard to LP. Sonic Heroes. Maybe. Leaning more towards no, but there's a slight but non-zero chance that I could do Sonic Heroes. This wasn't my favorite Sonic game, and quite honestly, the last good one that they made before Sonic Colors came out. So, maybe somewhere down the road, if I'm struggling to come up with a good one. See here. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, definitely plan on doing that. Oh, here's one that I haven't even mentioned that I had yet. Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. Prime 1 would actually be a first playthrough for me, and Prime 2 would actually be blind. So, I think that that would be actually pretty cool. So, yeah. Yes for Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2. By the way, here's Sly Cooper that I mentioned earlier. Here we go. Here's another one. Katamari Damacy. This one, I'm definitely going to LP, because I kind of stopped in the middle of doing that LP, and I feel kind of bad about it, so at some point I'm either going to restart the LP from the first episode, or I'm going to pick up where I left off with, I think, episode 8 or something. Not 100% sure. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Yeah, I could probably do this one and the original Mario Golf. Oh, I just remembered one that came to mind when I said Sly Cooper. Rocket Robot on Wheels. That was, I think, Insomniac's either first or second game, the one that they ended up doing right before they did Sly Cooper. It was for the N64, and it was a great, fun little game. And you know, at some point, I think if I can get my hands on it, which shouldn't be too hard, I think I'll LP that game. But not right now, and not in the future or near future. F-Zero GX. Ignore this. It's F-Zero. Yeah, that would be a good one to do. I can go through the story mode on that and maybe do a couple of the Grand Prix. So we'll say yes on F-Zero, and a very tentative, again, non-zero chance, or non-zero, but slight chance I might do the N64 version, F-Zero X. Super Smash Brothers Melee. I think I can go through the challenge mode on this one, so that wouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Maybe I could do like 5 in a video and do it as a side LP or something. I can see that working. Mario Party 4. Mario Party 4, I'd have to say that has a good chance of being LP'd, since I did Mario Party 1, and I actually plan on doing Mario Parties 2 through 4. That is, in my opinion, that is going to happen. And I also might redo Mario Party 1, since that was on the All-Star Bros, and that channel's since gone down. Let's see here. Shadow the Hedgehog. I'd have to say no on this one. I didn't really have a whole lot of fun playing this game, and I think that would probably come across in the LP. Super Mario Sunshine. I cannot believe I haven't LP'd this yet. I think I'm going to hold off for a while on this game, seeing as how so many people are doing it right now, like Donna Bells and the verses between Josh Jepson and Attacking Toucans. So I think in the future, yes. And I don't know, I might do it for one of my big number LPs, like 15 or 20 or something. But yeah, you can definitely put me down for doing Super Mario Sunshine. Pikmin 2. Again, definitely gonna do this one. I actually like Pikmin 2 more than I like Pikmin 1. And kind of a weird thing, Pikmin 1, when I first played it, actually scared the hell out of me. I don't know why. But when, like, Burrowing Sandgrits or the Empress Bullblack showed up, that would just scare the hell out of me. Oh dear, goody, goody, goody. Killer 7. Yes. Yes, I am going to LP this game. And it will be 100% blind, because I have made an effort to not play or see anything about this game. The only thing that I know about it is that this game is an absolute trip, okay? There is some crazy ass shit that is going on in this game. I don't know too much about it but just by looking at the title, there's a luchador in there. So, from that, I already like this game, no matter what happens. So, that's a big yes for Killer 7 blind. Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Yes! This is one of the games that I've mentioned that I'm going to redo. And, yeah. I'm going to be redoing Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Adventure DX. And I'll probably be redoing Sonic Adventure 2 if I can find the bloody thing. The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. It has 4 games in it. Legend of Zelda 1, Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Zelda Majora's Mask. Now, here's what's going to happen. Yes for Zelda 1, no for Zelda 2, yes for Ocarina of Time, and yes for Majora's Mask. See here. Zelda 1 and Majora's Mask will be first playthroughs for me. Me and Neon Fox Let's Plays had a little bit of a discussion on whether or not I'd be doing it blind, since I've never played it, but I've seen LPs of it. So, I decided to, yeah, he pretty much won that argument. So, Majora's Mask and Legend of Zelda 1 will be first playthroughs for me, but Ocarina of Time will be blind. I have made a valiant effort to make sure that I have never played Ocarina of Time, and I haven't seen LPs of it beyond Kokiri Forest, because that's how far I've played into this game. So, yeah, that's how far I'm going to go into that one. And I can't really LP that game, so, here's one. Pokemon Red. I actually, like, I've already done Pokemon Blue, so one could say I've already taken care of my Kanto Pokemon playing. But I'm just thinking here, but maybe if I change it up a little bit, maybe do a single Pokemon run, or maybe a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Red, you know, something to differentiate it from Pokemon Blue. I think that that would be actually a pretty good game. Alright, let's get into the N64 games. Mario Golf. Yes, I will be doing Mario Golf. Maybe it'll be a side project for something else, not sure, but yeah, I plan on doing that. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh. Ah! Just kidding. It actually, like, the back comes off. You can actually see the back, and it still works! But yeah, I already had plans to do Banjo-Kazooie as the LP that I would do after I finished with Mario Party on the All-Star Bros. Unfortunately, like I said before, that channel went down. So, yeah, but yeah, I still plan on LPing Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Tooie, that's another very slight possibility, but maybe if I can get my hands on it. I promise nothing on that, though. Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2. Those are both yeses. I have to redo Pokemon Stadium 1, but I had my greatest fail of all time in Pokemon Stadium 1, and I want to, like back when I did it for Weird, and I really want to LP that game again, plus there were some things that I don't think I got to, but yeah, I want to LP Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2, because I think that Stadium 2 actually did some things better than Stadium 1, so that's a definite yes for both. Cruisin' World. Now, most of you know this as the game that you find in every movie theater in America, but, yeah, I think that it would be kind of cool to do that LP. Maybe, and this is a very, very, very slim chance, but maybe if I can get one of those controllers that plugs in, like, it's not a regular N64 controller, it's the steering wheel peripheral. Maybe if I can get one of those, then that would make it even better. But for right now, I'm going to put a maybe leaning more towards yes for Cruisin' World. Super Smash Brothers. I already did a little something like this very, very early in my LPing career. I don't really consider it an LP since it only lasted 3 parts. And basically it was just a guide as to how to get 1,000,000 points in Super Smash Brothers. But maybe somewhere down the road, if I'm feeling bored and want to just record something kind of out of randomness, I could maybe do that over again with a different character or something, and adding stuff that I know now about it. So, yeah, I'd say that Smash Brothers has a decent chance. Kirby 64. This is another one that I think, yes, I will do a first playthrough of Kirby 64. I've had this game ever since I've had my N64, but for some reason I've never actually gotten around to play Kirby 64, and I think that LPing it for the first, or playing it for the first time as an LP would be actually pretty cool. Paper Mario, already did that, and I have no plans to redo it. Donkey Kong 64! Yes, I plan on doing this one, and while we're on the subject of rare N64 games, let's also throw in Conker's Bad Fur Day. That is a definite going to LP that game. I don't see why I wouldn't want to LP that game, because that is the funniest game I have ever played in my life. So, heck yes for Donkey Kong 64 and Conker's Bad Fur Day. Mario Party 1, I already mentioned that when I talked about Mario Party 2 through 4, but yeah. Another one I've already mentioned, Mario Kart 64, plan to do that. Mario 64 already did it, Star Fox 64 already did it, and here's one, Diddy Kong Racing. I kind of started doing Diddy Kong Racing right when I started doing, like, right after I did stuff on Pokemon Stadium for the Weird Productions, and that's when that channel went down. But, yeah, I think that Diddy Kong 64 has a good shot of being LP'd. And, while I'm on the subject of future LPs, if I can get my hands on a PS2, then I should be able to do all 3 of the Slies, all the Ratchet and Clanks on the PS2, which I think also included Deadlocked and Size Matters, and also all of the Jack games, with maybe once again Jack the Lost Frontier. And yeah, I think that's every game that I own right now. It's probably not going to be all the games I'll ever own. Like I said, once I get my PS2, anything's possible. Especially with if I can get the PS1 slides or the PS1 Spyros and Crashes, that would be even awesomer. But yeah, I think that's just about it for this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys later for other LP stuff. See you for part 42 of Thousand Year Door. Later, guys. Why isn't it stopping?